Hi everyone. So today I'm going to share about Agentforce Grid. So what is Agentforce Grid? So I used to see a lot of places in agents. So when I'm going to the sidebar, so there will be Agentforce Grid. So I thought of exploring on the Agentforce Grid. So a small explanation about Agentforce Grid is it's similar like a powerful spreadsheet-like tool which is used for testing AI solution quickly within Salesforce. So apart from AI solutions, if you want to do a quick update without exporting my data, we can do that. So without writing any flows or any logics. So there are certain credit consumptions taken place in Agentforce Grid if you use any of the AI related tools like prompt template or agents or AI summary, like those functionalities or actions which we use in the Agentforce Grid, it will consume certain credits. So there is a separate grid consumption which is shown in the grid. I'll show that. So in case of a definition, Agentforce Grid is a powerful spreadsheet-like tool for testing AI solutions quickly within Salesforce. You can create AI workflows where each column builds on the last, taking you from raw data to insight to action. So here also it's like a normal Excel where we have a workbook and there will be a separate sheet where each sheet has a separate data informations which can be used to store, and we can carry some. So those kind of operations which is available in Excel. So here also we have certain operations. So it's not exact Excel. It's somewhat action performable inside Salesforce. There are certain actions which is possible here. So here also we have row and column based. So here row is called a job. So if you go here, row represents job, and where in case of column represents a dynamic sequential action. So here the process how it goes from left to right, and we can add a Salesforce object data as well as a data cloud object data. So those are possible. And let me go to the grid. So I'm Agentforce Studio. Under Agentforce Studio, there is a grid. So under grids, I already have one grid, opportunity workbook. Go to here. So under opportunity workbook, so we have two worksheets. Add another sheet. You can see worksheet. So this is opportunity summary worksheet. This is opportunity related details worksheet. So there are the two worksheets which I have created. So let me walk through how we can create grids. So before that, what are the things which we need to enable? So in order to set up Agentforce Grid, so we need to enable the Einstein. So this is a default setting. If you want to use agents itself, you want to enable the Einstein and Agentforce agents. For this, turning on Einstein is enough. If you want to make some changes or something, you need to add this permission to the permission set assigned to the respective user. Manage Agentforce Grid permission and assign the permission set to your users. So that is another addition step which we need to do. So once you enable, you are able to see the Agentforce Grid. So now we can go and create a sheet. So I will create the same opportunity workbook version. So click on create. So Agentforce Grid. So now I got the workbook. So now worksheet 1 is present. So here we have different types. So Salesforce, Data Cloud, AI, Agent. So those are the types of columns. Here we have only few. So if you click on add column, so here you are able to see a lot of action data types present. So Salesforce record, Data Cloud, text, formula, evaluation, invocable, web search, JSON. So each type has a different data type functionality. Like invocable, you can run an invocable action, web search, and search from web. So I have explored only few of the types. For example, Salesforce object, query records from Salesforce object, AI, agent, prompt, template. So those are the things which I have explored. So let me first go. This is just opportunity details. So I can try to fetch the opportunity summary. So basically I'll try to create an opportunity summary and update that in an opportunity record. So I want to get the opportunity records. So for that, I need to get the data from the Salesforce opportunity object. So I'm going for Salesforce. Under that object we have, I like to get details from opportunity. So select opportunity. So under fields, you will see a list of fields present under the opportunity object, which is pre-selected. So if you don't want all the fields, you can push from selected fields to available fields, and you can just move the selected fields whichever you want. And you have filter conditions as well. So if I want only closed opportunities, you can filter stage is equal to closed. So those will be filtered out. So run settings, I have take few conditions, but I'm not sure. Currently, I'm facing some issues. So run setting, it seems to be like during runtime, the conditions will be evaluated, but I'm facing some issues during the implementation. So I'm not going to show this. So filter conditions, can go for stage equals to closed. So here we have maximum result 200. If you didn't provide any specified number, it will show all the 200 rows. So I don't want implode. So rows row stage to closed one, save. So we forgot to. So once after saving, so I want to edit the column. So right click, you will find a lot of options are available. So click on edit column. So I want to change the label. So I forgot to change it. So I'll change it as opportunity. So when run, yeah, we got the records. So after adding the records, so we got opportunities. So I want to create a summary. So I want to create a summary for each opportunity. So let me add another one column. So here I use an LLM to generate output AI. So I select first option AI. So here I provide an instruction, generate summary for the opportunity based on. So I'll select resource. You can put that. So you can find opportunity. So based on opportunities, it needs to generate summary and it will show. So instead of AI, let me change the column label to opportunity summary. So response format, you have plain text. If you can change to other format. And you are going to consume 72 credit. So it's like 18 into 4. So here you can see the credit consumption. So for opportunity free. So there's no credit consumption taking place for opportunity. So now, okay, to save that, it's gone. Okay, let me type that. Based on that opportunity. Okay. So click save and run. So it's generating. So it usually takes some time. So 10 to 30 seconds they have mentioned. So here you can see now all got generated. So I want to change the label. You can go here, edit, and I can change the label here. So opportunity summary. So I have changed it to opportunity summary. So that's one part. So if I want to text wrap. I don't want it to be like this. I can click on text wrap. So it has been wrapped. This. So now I want to add these values to my opportunity record. So let me go to opportunity object. And let me create a new field called opportunity summary, and I'll try to update the field. So opportunity, go to here, fields and relationships, click on new. Here we select text area, rich text area. Let me select, and let me select 130. Opportunity summary. So now I have created the opportunity summary field. So here I have my grid. So let me click on one of the fields. So if you click any of the hyperlinks present in the opportunity first column, so it will redirect to that specific record. Let me go to details. Let me scroll down. I have opportunity summary, which is blank currently. So let me add an action. So now I'm going to use update field value. So opportunity is my object type. So I'm going to insert summary. So I'm able to see opportunity summary. So now I need to use this icon. So wait a second. Let me check whether it's not updated. Okay, let me edit. Opportunity summary. Save. Got save. Oh. So let me select update. So here summary, opportunity summary. So now I want to reference this opportunity summary which we have created. So let me put that. So I have opportunity summary. So now I'm straight away taking this opportunity summary and updating it with the opportunity record opportunity summary. So auto update. If I have any run conditions, we can set here. So click on save. So instead of running for all the columns, I want to check for a specific column before running. So let me check this. So it's getting run. Seeing required input. So something got missed. 0 minutes ago. Don't have seeing required input. So let me update all cells in the column. I guess something is missing. So let me go on edit column. So here we need to run for each row, save and run. So now we started updating. So it's take a few seconds. So first initially it was not getting saved the opportunity summary. After again running the opportunity summary, it got saved. So now if I try to click on the action, so update record. So if you click on record updated, so it's done. So let me check for other records. Record updated. So I don't want to do for every single record. Then we can have actions, right click, go for update all cells in the column. So it will run for all the cells. So here I have the opportunity summary field. Let me go and refresh. The details, you can see the opportunity summary got updated. So here you can see all the records got updated. So here we have seen how to add an opportunity record through the query, and how we are able to add opportunity summary using the AI, and how we are able to update the opportunity record. So this is for opportunity summary. So let me take opportunity related details. Opportunity related records. So here also first I'm going to add the Salesforce opportunity record. So here I'm now not going to add any conditions opportunity. So there's a field, so there's a filter. I don't want any filter. So here we have 200 rows. I don't want 200. I just limit it to 30 records. So 30. Okay, click on save and run. Okay, I forgot to update the label. So in the meantime, we have few options here. So you can import a CSV file in the Agentforce Grid, and once after building an Agentforce Grid, you can export it as an CSV file. So if you want to delete also, you can delete from here. So apart from that, we have advanced filter credits. So as I already mentioned, credit section is the section where it mentions how many credits has been consumed by each column. So it it shows about each column credit consumption. If your a specific column is not consuming credit, it will mention not applicable, free. So we have added the opportunities records here. So let me change the label. So right click, edit column, go here, edit, where it has opportunity. So I'm getting all the records of opportunity. I don't have any filter conditions here. So after getting the opportunity records, so sorry, I didn't save. Let me again provide here opportunities. Click on save. So once after saving only, it will be shown under the header. So after saving the opportunity, so now we will get the account associated to the opportunity. So how we can fetch? So add columns. So here I'll go for Salesforce record. So we have query mode. So in the query mode, so we have object. Previously we used to use object. Under apart from object, we have advanced mode and list mode. So let me go for advanced mode. So we have two types of query. So one is like describe the data you want, and Agentforce will write the query for you. So and you can straight away type select ID, command name from account, like that you can try. Or else you have edit with A. So let me show you how this and this functions. So let me provide the same. Get account records based on opportunity account ID. So copy this query. So let me do this. So this is the details which I got from opportunity select ID. So it has provided one query, and again another one query has been shown from the first query. So I don't want in this way. So I want in from this reference of opportunity account ID. So here we are taking out all the 10,000 opportunities, and we are looking and we are creating accounts associated with it. That's not the expected which I thought. So let me paste the same query informations here under the this and click on. So it's running. So now I got it. So this is the correct version. So select ID command name from account, where ID is the reference of opportunity. So this is the column header under opportunity. I have an account ID. So it's currently showing. So let me click on save and run. So once you click on save and run, you will face error. So dynamic reference field cannot be used. Apply mode is input. So the apply mode is nothing but if you see in the drop down. So you can see the apply mode here. So you need to change it as per row. And again try to save and run. So it's fetching the data. So missing required input. I guess it's not saved. So what you need to do is update all cells in this column. So now I again go to this and click on update all cells in this column. So there are few bugs present here, so sometimes it's not working, so we need to again click on update to run the to fetch the details. So now I'm able to get the details. So let me change the header of this. So the column go to here. So this is accounts. So let me name it as accounts. So now I got the details of the accounts. So I'm having ID and name. So if I click on this, so I'm able to see output preview on JSON. So under JSON, I have the record. Under this, I have ID and name. So I can add ID as a separate column as well as name. So let me add name as a separate column. So now you can see the name. So if you want, you can change the label. I guess this label is not updated. Let me update here itself. Accounts. So let me, if you want to delete the column, you can right click, delete column, click on delete. Column has been removed. Now I can go here, accounts, this account, add column. So now I got the account name. So now I get the accounts related contact. So I can straight away get from the opportunity, but how we are able to fetch the contacts associated from an account. So let me click on add column. So go for Salesforce object under query mode. Let me click advanced mode. So here I'll use this option. So get contacts, contact records related to accounts. Account record ID field, contact account ID. So you can provide in a clear way or in a short form also, whichever is easy for the AI to understand. So provide this. Let's see. Yeah. So I got it. So account ID. So ID comma account ID I'm getting. So addition to that, I can include few fields. First name, comma, last name. So let me click on save and run. So again, this is a demo. Per row and click on save and run. So if we go to the credit session, so far whatever actions we performed, so there's no credit consumption. So I don't want Salesforce here. I can change it as contacts. So if I want to add some contact specific field as a separate column, let me add the first name. Let me add the last name. So contact, there might be multiple contacts associated with an account. So if we go to an account record, sorry, contact records. So you can see there are two to three contact present. So let me right click, extract. So let me expand this. So you're able to see. So we have multiple contacts associated to an account. So I want to display other contacts as well. So there are two contacts present. So I want to see other contacts. Click add, click add. So if you scroll down, you can see. So if there are only one contact present, the first contact name will be shown, the second contact will be Mr. Required info. If there are two contacts, so the first contact name, second contact name. So like that, it will display the details. So this doesn't have any credit consumption. So these are some of the additional features which they have provided. So they're still expanding the features and functionalities available. So we can add other actions like prompt template or Agentforce agents. So there are few use cases which might be useful. So if I want to immediately create an account summary for all the accounts, so that should not be stored inside the Salesforce. I don't want a separate field to be stored. I want to immediately generate the account summary to review or to share with a separate team to understand the process. So we can immediately use this tool, and admin can straight away use this tool to generate the account summary. There's no need of any implementation or script generation for those purposes. If we go to the previous, but there's a credit consumption taking place. But here we are using the AI tool for the summary generation, so there will be certain credit consumption. So if we go here for the opportunity summary, so you can see for each row there will be a 4 credit consumed. So likewise, it will if you are using a prompt template, it will display how many credits has been consumed for each row, how many credits will be used, like that it will display. So that's how it functions. Here itself you can review the credit consumption process for whether this column is consuming credit or not, like those functionality will be easily seen. So we have a lot of use cases on this. So currently I don't have that much time to explore on all the use cases. So generic case of how to update an opportunity record after summary generation, or else how to fetch account contact related details and opportunity account details. So those are the key use cases which I have tried for demo purpose. So there are certain limitations as well present. So let me go to the article. Hmm. So you can include up to 1,000 rows in a worksheet. You cannot include beyond that. So only 1,000 rows. So as mentioned, the updating time will take up to 30 seconds some time. So if you are getting some performance cost, you can try to switch models. So another one important thing is like the data whichever we are getting generated here, it's like there's no object specific for this to store these details. So it's similar kind of reports. The object won't be present to store these informations. So it's just a metadata where the informations are getting extracted from different objects. It's shown in this worksheet interface. So it's just a dynamic display information. It's not stored in anywhere. It cannot be retrieved or extracted in the same format. So you can export it in a CSV format, the file informations. So you can click here to navigate back. And you have two options. So one is for viewing, another one is for delete option. So here itself you will have the documentation redirecting. This is the document which it is redirecting. So that's it for today. Thank you.